Sup, folks? Welcome back to Highway Blossoms. So we're going on a detour, the Grand Canyon. I'm definitely glad that Marina's enjoying herself. I'm having fun too, but talking about that sort of thing, it makes me feel squirmy inside. Like I don't match up to what Marina thinks of me. Pushing those thoughts out of my head, I focus on the road. We have to keep our eyes peeled for animals out here. There are lots of stray dogs in this part of the state, and dozens of deer and antelope just waiting to race cars. The road's devoid of any other vehicles, though, and since I know the exits to take, more or less, we should make pretty good time. Once we get back onto the highway... Morty! Marina hoists the bucket of tapes up onto her lap. What do you want to listen to? I glance between the road and the bin, scanning both. I settle on an album that I haven't had the heart to listen to in a while. But it feels like tonight's the right time. I fish out the tape and slide it into the player. As the first chords start up, I watch Marina's face for a reaction. It won't have the same sentimental value to her, I know, but it's an emotional album in general. Lots of dynamics to the music, simple but heartfelt songwriting. Gramps used to try to play along, but he said he couldn't quite capture the feeling himself. As I'd hoped, Marina's quiet, which means that she's listening. Her cheek is pressed against the window again. Her reflection, barely visible, looks wistful. Good. For the second time today, a growing pressure starts in my eyes. I paw at them, and the motion catches Marina's attention. You sure you're not too tired? Oh yeah, eyes are just a little itchy. Damn it, my voice shakes as I speak, but if she notices, she doesn't say anything. This album was another one of Graham's favorites, and there's a reason I haven't listened to it since he passed. Turning it on may have been a mistake. We may yet go off the road if I end up crying, or I might just die of embarrassment. I sniffle a couple of times to keep myself under control. Damn allergies. I don't even know if she hears me. I'm kind of tempted to turn it off and play something else, but I want Marina to hear it. It won't mean anything special to her, I'm sure. I want to see what she thinks, to see if maybe Gramps and I were crazy, or if there was more to the music and the man playing it. He was a guitarist and a songwriter who just went by the name of June. Died a few years ago. Fighting back the nostalgia and the bubbling feelings of how much I miss Gramps' heart, but I'm able to hold on, though, and keep from breaking down. 45 minutes later, when the tape ends, Marina hits the play button again to start it over. I'd say it was worth it. I let it play on for hours, long after Marina's fallen asleep beside me. Words. Highway Blossoms. Aww. My everything aches. It takes me a long, lazy minute to remember why I'm sitting up, forehead plastered to the steering wheel, rather than in my bed. I drove all through the night to get us to the Grand Canyon. Marty. Arriving at the southern rim, right around the time that I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. We're in a campsite, apparently, but I don't remember anything past reaching the park's edge and paying the entry fee. Probably shouldn't have been driving, but we made it here all right. The sour taste pervades my mouth, courtesy of the empty energy drink at my side. I groan as I clamber up and head to go brush my teeth. When I exit the bathroom, Marina's waiting at the front, all dressed and ready to go. Good morning! Morning. I'm still too sleepy to match her enthusiasm. Undeterred, she comes forward and presses a mug into my hands. I made you some coffee. But it was a couple hours ago, so it's kind of cold now. Thanks. It's also brewed too weak, but I won't tell her that. I drain my cup in seconds and then pour myself another. It's also finished in a few long gulps. You really like coffee, huh? I guess. I think I'm just addicted. You don't even put any cream or sugar in it, right? Nope. Always drink it black. She wrinkles her nose in disgust. I can't stand the taste. I noticed. Have you gone and looked around yet? There are dozens, if not hundreds, of people milling around, and that's just what I can see from here. Most likely treasure hunters. Look around? Without you? Yeah, it's what, noon? Almost, but I didn't want to leave without you. That's sweet of her. What if I got lost? You like my map? Maybe not. Besides, it's boring to go look around by myself. You think? I used to do it lots before we met up. It was nice to be alone and think. Her face falls. Seconds later, I realize my mistake and mentally kick myself. Not to say I don't like having you around. It's not so bad being on your own for a little bit. She ponders for a moment. Well, I don't like being alone. A small frown makes me think she's upset, but then it melts away and is replaced by her trademark smile. Something about how the sunlight frames her face right then makes my heart skip a beat. I want to admire her for longer, but I think my face gives it away. Soon she shifts, asking with her eyes, Is something wrong? I shake my head to clear it. No, sorry, I just zoned out for a second. Let me finish this coffee and then we can go. Okay. I don't know how you can be up and at 'em just like that. Usually it takes me hours to wake up. I know. I do a lot of waiting for you. Marina stomps over to play hit me on the shoulder. Meanie, I do my best for you. Yeah. There aren't enough hours in the day for you to sleep as much as you want. What are you saying? I don't need my beauty sleep? She's just kidding, but I freeze. She is joking, right? Amber? The jaunty tone in her voice is gone. Yeah? I croak out a response. Sewn out again? Something like that. Even I'm surprised by how off guard that caught me. It was just a simple joke, but it was a little too relevant. Seconds after thinking of how pretty she looked. Looks. I need to stop being so weird sometimes, or that'll scare her off more than finding out that I might just, maybe, could, possibly have a crush on her. Maybe you just need more coffee. Probably. Her grin gets huge. You need as much coffee as I do sleep. See, we're even. I laugh as I pour myself a third cup, tilting the pot to get the dregs. Maybe you're right. She prances back to the front door, nose held in the air like she's won some great victory. I catch her peeking back to see if I'm watching, so I make a big show of rolling my eyes. She sticks her tongue out in return. When I set my cup down on the sink, Marina throws the door open and waits for me to step out. For having been mostly asleep and in the dark, it looks like I did an okay job parking. By which I mean that we're actually in one of the designated camping spaces. That's more than I can say for a lot of the others here. Tents cover nearly every patch of land that doesn't have an RV on it. Some even come right up against the road itself, causing the few cars that pass by to have to hug the edge. Just like back in Shiprock, this is a fiasco. Squads of little kids rampage around, squirting each other and everyone else with water guns, and just being in the way. One little brat runs up to us and holds his squirt gun like he's going to shoot me, but the death glare that I give sends him running back in the other direction. Not a fan of kids? not the rotten ones. Marina, on the other hand, waves at the retreating boy and giggles as a weak burst of water hits her. I don't know how you can stand it. They're just kids. Besides, I'm pretty used to it. Big family, right? Yep. We start to walk in the direction of the canyon itself, pausing sometimes to let cars or tour groups pass us by. This is such a mess. Wonder how many of them are treasure hunters. Was that supposed to be me? I was looking at her. It was supposed to be me. This is such a mess. Wonder how many of them are treasure hunters. I was too busy looking at her. She's got that cute little smile, and she's always just like, ah. And I was like, oh, she's cute. She's cute. Well, it is the Grand Canyon, so a lot of people are probably just regular tourists, right? Yeah, probably. I feel bad for them and all the other people who just want to enjoy these parks. You really hate people, huh? What? Where'd that come from? I don't know. You're just always complaining about there being too many people around. Do I really complain that much? I was thinking about it. I guess I do. I don't hate people. I don't like when it's all chaotic like this. So you don't like crowds then? That's closer. Yeah. Kind of weird that you're so hyped for this music thing then, don't you think? Isn't that going to be the biggest crowd yet? Sure, but that's different. Why? I don't know. It just is. Why? What are you, 5? No wonder you get along with kids so well. We both laugh. But I guess it's just because everyone is there for the same thing. You have something in common with them. Isn't everyone here for the same thing? Yeah, but I struggle to find an explanation. But she laughs it off and shrugs. I'm just kidding anyway. You can't be the only one who teases. You don't like big crowds, and that's fine. What about you? I think it's fun. And besides, you get to meet all sorts of cool people. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet a special someone, or a long-lost relative or something. Special someone, huh? Maybe. Would be pretty unlikely, though. Probably. But it's still fun to think about. And speaking of odds, Amber? Marina points at another cluster of motorhomes down the road. I follow her gaze, immediately understanding. Taking up 2 spaces because of the size and bad parking is a familiar titan of an RV. God, no. But Marina's already heading towards it. My nemesis. Mariah's motorhome. The door flies open seconds before Marina reaches it. Out strolls Joseph, Tess close behind. You call that a break? You've had boyfriends that last longer. Sis has never had a boyfriend. My point exactly. Quit your moaning. You just need to work more. You just need more work ether. Wait, what? You two just need more work ether. Okay. You mean ethics, but you've probably never heard the word. Mariah appears in the doorway, leaning on a shovel. I can see her about to retort, but then she spots either me or Marina, and her glare is replaced with a smug grin. Well, look, you've finally caught up. Hey, guys! Oh, hey there, ladies. I sigh and speed up my glacial pace. May as well get this over with. And I'll get it over with in the next episode, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you next time. See ya.